Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with an interesting and important concept in data and analytics reporting world. Most of the times, as we can see, like we have to create pivot tables in Excel to represent our data, right? And that too in a structured format. And from that particular format, we have to take the meaningful insights out of it, right? So today we will learn like how to create those pivot tables in SQL. So make sure you watch the video till end to learn something new. And please subscribe to my channel if not already done yet, as I will be coming up with a lot more useful content. So yeah, without wasting any time, let's get started. So let me just quickly walk you through with the data set first, and then probably we will deep dive into the solution. So as we can see, we are having like Uber's orders table. So in this particular table, we are having like day level data. As we can see, we are having order date, we are having number of orders, status of the order, then we are having monetary value of that particular order, and we are having service name, right? Now, as part of this particular problem, what it had been mentioned over here, we have to like figure out, or we have to find total monetary value for complete orders, right? So as we can see over here, we are having status of order, right? So from this, we have to only find, or we have to only fetch those orders which are like completed, right? That too for every month. So which means like we have to basically showcase the data at a month level, right? Then what it had been mentioned over here, we have to output the result as a pivot table, right? And in that particular case, we have to basically showcase months, right? And column for each service type, right? So basically there will be one column which is month, right? So this is like date. From this we have to extract month, right? And then each subsequent column for each service type, right? So over here, as we can see, we are having these many service type, right? So each service should be available in each column, right? Along with their monetary value, right? So which means right now this table is, or like this service name is like vertically placed. We have to basically place this in a horizontal format, which is known as a pivot table, right? So now let's see like how we will be able to approach that particular problem. Okay. So since we are having this particular table, let me just quickly take what all relevant columns we are in need of, and then probably we will see like how we will be able to approach it. So for in order to take like month from date, right? So for that, first of all, what we have to do, we have to convert this into month, right? So for that, I will use format, right? And I will basically use convert. Convert what? Convert this date time value, right? Which is like order date column, right? And then I will provide my format over here, right? So format is nothing but YYY and MMM, right? So this is my format actually, and I will basically give it as alias as month, right? And then I would need service name, right? Along with that, what all things we need? We need monetary value as well, right? Monetary value, right? And apart from that, basically what we have to make sure, like the status of the order should be completed, right? So I will basically provide this in where clause. So where status of order is equal to completed, right? um, let me just run this, and probably we will be able to see what will be our output. Yeah, so as we can see over here, this is the original table, and from this we got like month, service name, and monetary value, right? Now basically what I will do, I will give this as uh, CTE, right? Or let's keep it as one single query. And then from this, what I will do, I will basically use a pivot keyword, right? So over here, I'm using pivot keyword. And what I will do in this, I will basically take sum of monetary value. So over here, as we can see, we are having this monetary value, right? So when we have to basically display service name in each of these columns, so what we have to do basically, we have to basically do the sum of monetary value for each and every month, right? So for that, what I will do, I will use sum of monetary. Let me just copy it from here. Yeah, so sum of monetary value, right? And so basically this is a syntax of pivot, like how to create pivot table in SQL. So basically what we are doing over here is we are basically taking sum of monetary value, right? For service name in, right? So basically we have to provide all the unique service name over here, right? So whatever service name we are having as part of this table, we have to provide all of them, right? Let me just quickly fetch distinct service name, right, from order table. So let's quickly fetch this, copy, paste. Okay, so over here, we have to basically use comma to basically separate all of these. Okay, right? So, I mean, over here, multi cursor option is not available. That's why we have to do this one by one. Okay, right? So we are basically done with like placing of all the unique service names over here, right? So, and basically, we like this will be my pivot table, right? Now, what we have to do, we can give this as alias as this will be my first subquery, right? And this will be my second subquery, which is like basically a pivot, right? So what I will do, I will basically use select, right? And what basically select month, right? And apart from that, what we will do, so over here, as we can see, we are having all of these like columns, which will basically be available as a part of that particular table, right? So what I will do basically, I will make sure like if there is some null values in these particular columns, because these will be my columns, right? So if there will be any null value which will appear as part of these columns, so I have to make sure like I have to basically deal with that, right? So for that, what I will do, I will basically take all of them, right? And I will make sure like I have to replace all of them with like null, or like zero, right? For that, once again, I will use the list of all the service names, and over here, I will make sure that I will use is null, and I will handle all of these, right? As Uber send, right? Similarly, I will do it for Uber clean is null, Uber clean 0 as Uber clean, right? I mean, like I have already keep this list handy with me. So let me just copy it from there and we can paste it just to save our time. So we have to basically do this for all the columns which we have, which we are in need of, right? So over here, like basically we are dealing it with like all the columns where we are getting null, we are dealing it with like zero, right? Or we are filling that particular column with zero, right? Now, apart from that, what we will do, we will basically take like use like both of these queries as a subquery, right? So I will use from, right? From this particular query, I will replace this as source because this is my source table, right? And this will act as my pivot table, right? So I will use pivot table over here, right? Now, where is the error? I think this is good. Okay, I think like this is good. Let's run this and we will check like where the error is. As keyword. I see. Okay. So basically we have to close one more bracket, right? So, or let me just format it in a better way. Okay. So let me just run this again and we will see like how our output will look like. So as you can see over here, we are having month, we are having Uber box. Let me just run the original table as well so that like we will be able to make the distinction. So over here, as we can see, this is the original table, right? So over here, as we can see, we are having service name available in a vertical table or in a vertical format, right? In order to pivot this, we have to basically need this in horizontal format, right? Which will be a like column value of each and every service name, right? So over here, as we can see, we are having month level details or month level monetary values for each and every service name, right? And that's what like basically was a need of this particular problem statement, right? So yeah guys, that's this was the solution for in order to create a pivot table in SQL. Let me know in the comment section if you know any other better solution for in order to solve this particular problem. Thank you one and all, have a great day ahead. Bye bye.